Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. I'm feeling a lot of pain because I miss him a whole lot. And to see his name out here again, it brings back some wonderful memories. But it hurts really badly.
He said that a lot of his friends had already died and that he was ready to die. He thought San Francisco was great. He's going to be remembered here.
The AIDS Grove started as the gleam in the tear-drenched eyes of people, particularly in San Francisco, who were losing friends daily, right and left, and didn't know what to do. All these people needed somewhere to go to express their grief, to find solidarity, to experience the renewal and hope you feel when you work in nature. We want everybody to know that this place is here.
The Grove, just as with the HIV and AIDS crisis, was something that looked like an enormous task to begin with.
The De La Viaga Dell had fallen into extreme disrepair. It was a part that the park felt they couldn't afford to maintain any longer. It was completely neglected when the Grove came in.
How can you get rid of all of this brush and growth and turn this into what you envisioned? But they did. There emerged this magnificent grove. And then we had this work of nature that really resulted from the grief and sadness of many.
What does pulling weeds have to do with it all? I'm still not sure, but somehow we get it when we've spent time doing service here.
This is an amazing national monument. It's unlike any other in the country. This was entirely a grassroots effort. People come here and they find their heart. People who didn't even know that they were feeling loss come away feeling a lot more healed just by spending some time here with others in this community.
It's a living memorial in so many ways. It's living because there are plants and there's life and things bloom again and again every year. It's a perennial. And the people are perennial too. The people aren't going away. The voices are still loud.
Yeah, the message of the memorial is that there's life, there's hope. It provides a place for those of us who've survived and who've lost, have a place to come.
I feel Kathy's spirit at the Grove. I can almost see her sitting on a bench underneath all those beautiful trees. She was 17 and nearly 5 months pregnant when she decided she would put the baby up for adoption.
She's my birth mother. She brought me into this world, and something or somebody brought me to this place so that I could see her name and so I could meet her mother and her father.
I'm so glad you found it.
The Grove is a beautiful place, and one feels the comfort of that place. But there is the other side of this situation, which is that it's really AIDS is affecting us, and there is a horror to this, and it's torn so many lives asunder.
I'm HIV positive myself. It's a memorial for me. It's as if, you know, if I were to die, what would I like to see? It's a memorial to me.
Some people are asking questions about whether or not the structure of the current grove can take us into the future, and also questioning whether the landscape as it is now kind of reaches the aspirations of it as a national memorial.
The Grove is lacking that disruptive, shocking statement that something awful and horrible happened here, and we need you to pay attention to that.
I don't think we should be quite so dismissive of the impact that it has in its present form, because it's very personal.
It is hallowed ground. It is sacred ground. It is a place of healing. It is a place of hope. It is a place of change.
We might want to go around the room and just be sure that everybody's had an opportunity.
I haven't seen anything in this country anywhere else, that's been maintained so well and so harmoniously through a volunteer effort. I think what's most touching about is the spirit of people who came together to make this grove.
What does it even mean for our little 7 acres to be national? That is a very good question. To me, it just means more people need to know that it exists. In the end, it's a garden spot. However, when you experience it, you realize that it's a garden spot infused with the profoundest depth of feeling.
While we were weeding and pulling invasive plants today, we found someone's funerary urn. We found we found a marble urn about like this high, and it was sealed, and it was obviously someone's remains. And we got together in a circle and we decided collectively, let's bury it exactly where we found it, and we put it under the earth.
I miss you so very much, my son, but your presence will always remain. Love keeps us close in spirit. Love and hugs, Mom. People were leaving a lot of mementos, notes, cards, flowers, letters to the people, their friends that had passed away. You can almost visualize each of these people where it represented an actual person in their lives. I mean, I think it's pretty amazing.
Thousands of people have died in San Francisco, millions in the world. But the point of the grove was to remember them one at a time.